Welcome to Ironhorse Classics, and today what we're going to do is feature a 1930 Model A hot rod that we've created. If you could help support our YouTube channel and subscribe, it is free of charge. Today I want to introduce a 1930 Model A that we just finished, and I would like to have Kelly come in and tell us all about the creation that he has helped with, along with many of our other staff members. So if you could give me a minute, I will get Kelly over here and let's talk about it. Kelly, let's talk about this car. There's so many features and customization pieces to this car. I'm gonna let you start this thing out and tell us all about this car.
All right. Our customer wanted more of a traditional hot rod, so we started with a 1930 Model A body. Coupe body. It's got a 2.5-inch chop. It's on 32 rails. They are original 32 rails with a 32 grill shell. And it's got a true 340 horse 327 Corvette engine with the Muncie 4-speed. Done a little bit of custom metal work with the cowl and the visor here. We've filled in all the visor to make it a lot smoother look. We also filled in around the roof bows. The customer wanted an open top car, but he wanted to have more of a finished look, not just a rough looking Model A, typical Model A roof. So we did a lot of custom metal work inside the roof here.
Well, Kelly, let me ask a question here. The pendants there, are those something you can buy or from a store, or did you guys make those?
These are all handmade. Each piece is handmade to fit around the roof bows. Obviously, you won't ever be able to take these out without cutting the top apart, but should never have to.
That looks really nice, but the interior is something that we really spent a lot of time on, and I just wanted to share with all of the features that this interior has. What we've done is we've created a simple interior that looks classic to a Model A, but we've put Indian head nickels all through the panel, the seats, and throughout the car where it makes sense. And Kelly, tell us about what you did with all of the metal interior with the airplane rivets.
Okay, we use some aircraft rivets. They're kind of hard to see back in here for extra accents, so you can see more of that in the trunk as well momentarily. The biggest change on this car is we put in a 1940 model dash. This isn't the dash that came in a Model A. That's out of a 1940 Ford Coupe.
Those gauges, tell us about those. Those are pretty cool.
The gauges are traditional look, but they're made by Classic Instruments. And it's even got a Zephyr style clock over there in the glove box that the customer had Classics make for him.
So does it tell time?
Oh yeah.
Well, Kelly, I'm going to open up this back hatch, and I know there's something hidden in here. I need you to really describe all of this because there's a lot going on inside here. Let me open it up and lock it down. Give us some ideas of what you thought and did here.
Okay, we wanted to give it a lot more finished look, so we made some custom covers using the aircraft rivets for accents, and covered the fuel cell and a lot of the electrics and stuff like that. Have the battery tucked over here in the corner. Car's got Mercury tail lights, which I think is a really nice touch. That's something the customer wanted.
Well, the paneling looks real similar to the interior paneling, but it's all made of metal. So is each one of these ribs here, these were all handcrafted from your department in the fabrication world.
Right.
That's a lot of work. Much simpler to do fabric than it is metal, but the metal panels absolutely look stunning. Well, Kelly, looking around at this car, it has bigger tires in the back than it does the front. How does this thing ride and drive? Because this is almost a 100-year-old car.
It actually rides and drives really nice for the old school technology. It's still got the rear buggy spring in the back, obvious the one in the front. I like the steely wheels and then the vintage hubcaps, and I really like the staggered look. It just gives it that hot rod attitude.
Oh, it has an attitude for sure. This interior, again, it's one of my favorites. I have to ask you, since you spent lots of time working on this, what's your favorite one thing on this car that makes you excited about finishing this car up?
Oh, the dash by far is my favorite thing. I think that's a really cool touch.
Yeah, it is beautiful. I mean, like you said, it came out of a 1940 Ford, and it was a little bit wider car than it was.
Yeah, we just had to do a little tucking to make it work.
Absolutely beautiful.
Think really changes the car, gives it a lot of character.
The one thing we didn't talk about, and the best part of this car, is the paint. It is a 1966 candy apple red metallic paint finish. And what we did is we tinted it with a little bit more metallic so we could get that deep look. I don't know if you can actually see it, guys, but it is a real beautiful, beautiful paint job. I know you want to hear this thing run and drive down the road. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a cutaway, and we're going to run this up and down the road a couple of times and let you guys see for yourself how well built this car is. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.